So this is the plan. The studio is going to be decided to get the insulation up on the roof in place. It's been a bit windy today, and I'm just a bit conscious that the staples holding the Tyvek onto the building are getting a bit of a hammering, and that the Tyvek might just rip through it. So what I decided to do is get the big insulation boards and then start laying those on the roof. Now, I thought about this, and I thought, maybe it's flat enough for the boards just to stay put on their own, because I'm not actually going to be fixing or applying any fixings until I've got the galvanized roof over the top of the waterproofing that goes over the top of the insulation. So, well, I did try it, but they didn't stay up there very well on their own. So what I've decided to do, I'm using a bit of caulk, decorator's caulk, and 4 blobs on each sheet, and then when I plonk them up on the roof, they're staying, and they're staying stuck. So it's working. So they've just got to stay up there now. Now I have got one tricky bit, it's of my own making, really, and I've been working out how I'm going to be able to get around this issue today. Let me show you what I've got. Here is the roof line of the existing garage. Here crosses with the roof line of the new shed. Right, so the shed starts underneath the garage roof and then comes out and projects higher than the garage roof. In effect, we've got one roof that's coming down at one level, and it's butting up to a different roof that's at a different level. So the two are going to cross. There's going to be some kind of intersection. So what I've got to work out is a way that where this roof overhangs and this one comes across it, I've got to work out what to do with this space under there. So I've got to stop the water from running down and getting stuck in that where the two roofs join. The reason that I've got that is because I wanted to create a bit of a whizzy window, and let me show you. I wanted these windows here, right? These windows, there's going to be glass in there and glass in there, so that you can look up and see who's coming down the path. So when you're on the inside of the shed, you'll be able to see the glass, see the window there, and be able to see all the way up the garden. Now, I thought that was going to be a brilliant idea, and I did think I was going to get away with it. I did think the roof height was going to be just low enough to allow me to get underneath the existing roof line, but no, because this door opening here, that I had to allow for the height of the door that I got to Marketplace. This is sort of the thinnest I can do the wood. In fact, I've had to reinforce this door opening with this galvanized iron girder, just so that it's strong enough. So that's as low really as I could go, which then meant I'm going above the height all those roof lines cross. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to lead flash. So where I've got the galvanized roof is going to go on the top of the insulation, on top of it's going to go on top of the waterproof layer, on top of the insulation, on top of all that malarkey. I'm going to cut a line in the galvanized roof so it goes underneath the existing roof line at the back, over the top of the roof line at the front, and then I'm going to lead flash on the underside up and under the tiles and create a create a twisting gully. So it'll come off the wall and then flow down. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I don't know. I'll see how it goes, but that's where I'm at the moment. I think that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to start cutting. Now I'm going to start getting the insulation out on the opposite side of the roof and get some of that layered up, and yeah, and then switch over to the inside. Oh, by the way, inside, yesterday I didn't film it, but you can see up here you've got now, there's three, what appear to be three, well, board lines. We've got the ridge line in the middle, then we've got these ones that I've put in, that one and that one. So what the aim of those is so that I've got something to key into with my screws. I mean, look at the size of those, because that's it's not like the ground screw one, but these screws, I think they're 220 mil length screws. So those are going to go through the insulation. So they're going to go through the insulation, through the galvanized sheet, through the chipboard, which is 18 mil, through all the waterproof layers, and then they're going to come into the joist. But what I'm going to end up with is going to be something like that. So it's going to be really difficult to try and get these bob on into these joists. So my thinking is that I'm going to use a chalk line on the roof across the line of these, where I've got to line it up on the inside, and then I can then drill and fix through the galvanized sheet, through the waterproof layer, through the insulation, through the Tyvek, through the chipboard, and finally fix into those joins that are either side of the that centre board there. I don't know though, you know, this is me making it up. I've never done it before, so I don't know if that's right or wrong. I didn't think it'd be a good idea to just fix into OSB. I didn't think that would give a strong enough hold, certainly with the winds that you get in and around Cornwall. I didn't think that would be strong enough to keep the galvanised sheet on in winds like that. Might have been, but I didn't trust it. So that's what I'm going to aim to try and do. But to do it, I've got to be super accurate to get through all of the roof and line up. So I do need to do the same on the bottom. So I need to get a bunch of noggins cut so that I can fit them in between these against the boards at the bottom. And I'm going to do that all the way along. So that'll be the bottom fixing position. That will also give me the ability to put insulation against that board from the outside. That's what I'm thinking, is because there's this wall. I'm going to insulate. This is a weird thing. I'm insulating on the inside of this wall, but because I've created a warm roof, that means the insulation goes on the top, on the outside of the ceiling. So so this is what will be seen, which is kind of a retrospective. I'm thinking, oh man, I wish I'd done a neater job, but it's pretty cool. But I am going to have to cut a bunch of nails off where I've missed with the nail gun, and where I've doubled up and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to do a bit of tidy up in here. But that's the plan of action. So now let's go and get some more insulation and get that plonked onto the roof, caulked in place, and then I've just got to wait for the rest of the boards to arrive. I ordered too few. So I've had to place another order, and Travis Perkins are going to drop that hopefully early part of next week, or might even be the end of this week. They said they might be able to get it sooner, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so that's that then. That's about as much as I can do for now. I need one more piece of insulation, and then I'm sorted. So that's going to be coming next week, and then I can get the main waterproof cover on. Then I can get the corrugated sheeting on top of that. I am a bit wary about whether or not I've got enough fixing locations inside of the shed. So what I might do is I might put another row of noggins in to be able to screw into. I think I'm going to have to do that anyway. But that we'll have a go at tomorrow, because yeah, each one has to be measured, so it's so precise. It's like millimetre perfect to be able to get the wood to stay in with enough force and hold in there. But yeah, that's tomorrow's problem. But for today, I'm pretty cool with what we've got done. Well, what I've got done. And so now I'm going to knock it on the head, I think, and then pick it up again tomorrow. So this is getting to the place now where it's going to be electrics. I'm going to get the interior insulated. Then I can start getting it to get the lighting in and all that kind of stuff. So it's coming on. It's coming on. If you want to see the rest of what happens on this build, then click on that subscribe button. And if you click on it now, you'll be notified the next time I release a video. But for now, thanks very much for watching. My name is Rich, and I'll see you again very soon.